So here we are. We're going to simulate Auburn at Arkansas. Auburn, of course, should be number 11. But, of course, this is the roster update as it is, as I can get it at operationsports.com. And I have zero time to go through and update things myself. I barely have the time to do this for about 45 minutes to an hour every week. So, but I wanted to come in here and answer your questions and just sit back and watch simulation. Why not? You missed the Florida game. What was the score on that one? I don't know, but it was pretty close to what it actually ended up being, if I recall. Time and weather. Let's look at what the weather is going to be like at Arkansas this week. At least the forecast. Try to set that up. Give me 1 second here as I look at the weather and what it's going to be like in Fayetteville, prediction-wise for Saturday. 40% chance of rain, 71 degrees for the high. Game kicks off at 11. It's supposed to be about 65 degrees. And the game kicks off, 20% chance of rain. So the rain's supposed to clear out before the game. Just kind of overcast, partly cloudy skies. So, okay, so here's what we're going to do. No. Partly cloudy. Winds 7 miles an hour. So we'll just say light breeze. System clock. Oh, only let me do 12:30. Temperature is supposed to be, what did I say? I've already forgotten. About 65. So our simulation for the Florida game 2 weeks ago was actually pretty close to the final score, huh? The simulation had Florida winning 24-10. And Auburn ended up losing 24-13. If you remember, the simulation for the Tulane game was very close, too, to what it ended up being. But based off what I've seen from Arkansas and previous simulations done by others who have used a similar roster, for whatever reason, Arkansas is very good in this game. So we'll see what happens in this game. Again, it's just for fun. It's a good time just to sit back and watch and chat for about an hour. So we'll see. What did I think of Joker? I thought it was great. I thought it was great. I mean, above good, but not. I mean, I don't know if it's great. It's great. It's not a masterpiece, but it's great. It's pretty great. I know a lot of people want to say it's the best comic book movie of all time. I don't agree with that because it's not really a comic book movie. Here come them hogs. So they'll be wearing their uniforms from, I guess, 2012, 13, whenever this game was made. And with the faded numbers there, which aren't allowed anymore in college football. I guess Arkansas is actually wearing their old style uniforms at home now and wearing their newer style uniforms on the road, which I don't understand. Coin toss time, guys. You liked everything but the use of the Jock Jam song in that one scene for Joker. Well, that wasn't the Jock Jam song. That song came out well before Jock Jams came out.
Both teams have sent their special teams onto the field, and we're ready for the opening kickoff. Nice kick.
So Auburn kicks off to Arkansas. They're going to return the kick here. Not a great kick, but it works out. Tackled inside the 25. Those are just some ugly uniforms. Thanks for joining me, guys, on this Monday. Starting to work week out with
He steps up. They
simulation.
bring him down.
Oh, KJ Brett.
And offensive linemen have a really unique relationship. A quarterback should
For Arkansas's quarterback situation, they're not going to decide who's going to be the starter until later this week. I started Ben Hicks because he had the better performance between himself and Nick Starkel against Kentucky and actually played the longest. Arkansas's quarterback situation is just a complete mess, like week to week. Always heard Arkansas is a difficult place to travel to. No. You catch a direct flight from Atlanta to Northwest Arkansas. Ooh, almost picked off.
Stewart was the intended receiver on that.
You could pick up a direct flight from there to XNA is the name of the airport in Arkansas. It's just that the airport's about like 30 minutes outside of town, or about 20 minutes. That's the only issue. But other than that, it's fine. It's not hard to travel to for flying. Now, if you're driving, that's a 10-hour, 11-hour drive from Auburn. Flying's easy. Hour and a half flight, 30-minute drive into town from Atlanta. So Auburn goes on offense after the 3-and-out. Nix with the keeper gets a yard. Apparently Arkansas has a player named Bumper Pool. I kept hearing his name get called out while I was watching the Arkansas-Kentucky game this past week. Little screen here. Cam Martin out there. Of course, Boobie Whitlow will not play in this game for Auburn at running back. He injured his knee, had it scoped. He's going to be out the next 3 to 5 weeks, so obviously he will not play in this game. I've got Cam Martin as the starter with DJ Williams as the primary backup. DJ Williams, of course, the freshman. Nick's keeping it here for the first down. DJ Williams, the freshman, who had 7 carries for 32 yards in the fourth quarter against Mississippi. But I think we're going to see some DJ Williams this week. If not, I'm going to be very confused. Nick's on the keeper, and just short of the first down, 3rd and 1 coming up inside the 30. Again, this is simulation between two computers. Cam Martin is not going to get there. So I'm guessing the field goal unit's going to come out.
But this defensive line really busted through and broke that play up.
Auburn could take the lead with this field goal. The kick is up. It's got the distance.
So Anders Carlson gives Auburn a 3-0 lead after Arkansas goes 3-and-out and Auburn's first drive stalls inside the 30.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Sends it sailing downfield. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers are right where they want to be early in this one, partner.
I doubt very seriously Arkansas Stadium is this full on Saturday. Especially for 11 a.m. game.
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan. Makes it to the
9-yard gain there by Ben Hicks and the keeper. You know, Chad Morris and Gus Malzahn. Chad Morris, of course, the Arkansas coach, and Gus Malzahn, the Auburn head coach, are close friends. I've written about them before a year ago when Gus was a head coach actually in Arkansas in Springdale, which is about a 10-minute ride north of Fayetteville campus. When he was the head coach at Springdale High, and sack Marlon Davidson. Chad Morris was a high school coach in Texas. Didn't do so well one year. Heard about this hurry-up, no-huddle offense that Gus was running in Arkansas. Drove up or flew up to Little Rock before a playoff game that Springdale's going to play in, and literally stood outside of the school bus waiting for Gus to get off to shake his hand and say, hey, I'd like to talk to you at some point. And Gus kind of brushed him off. Gus was the type, you know, he's always been someone not to trust someone on first glance. So he visited again, same thing. And then finally he convinced him, hey, I'm for real. I'm not here to, I'm not some, you know, from a rival school acting like I'm from Texas or whatever. And so that spring, on his own dime, Chad Morris flew up to Springdale, Arkansas, with I think some members of his staff, and spent an entire week of spring with Gus and just opened up the playbook, and he adopted his entire system in Texas and ended up winning state titles, and followed Art Briles at Stephenville, I believe, high in Texas, and won state titles. And sure enough, now their paths are crossing again, but this time in college football. Gus Malzahn got in college football in 2005, Morris a little bit later, but after Gus left Tulsa, Morris replaced him, and then Morris a year later was at Clemson, and Gus and Chad Morris kind of went against each other as coordinators in 2011 when Clemson broke Auburn's 17-game winning streak. And, of course, they've faced off again last season as head coaches for the first time, with Auburn, of course, coming up with the win. This will be their second time going against each other as head coaches. Arkansas, of course, not doing so hot. They've lost 14 straight SEC games dating back to the 2017 season. And they've played some close games here of late. They lost, I think, 31-27 or something like that. Oh, fumble. Big pickup. KJ Britt playing a good game. He has a sack and a fumble recovery. Did he force it as well? Nah, he just recovered it. KJ Britt with a fumble recovery and a sack in this game already. So, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, they're going to review this.
Before the ball carrier was down. The coach wants to challenge this one, so we'll take another look at the possible fumble.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the call on the field will be reversed from the 29-yard line.
4th and 3. Arkansas stays on the field, and they get the pass. And now, are they? Yeah, they're just outside the red zone. Incredible. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the camera views, Agent Smith. I'm sure. I wonder if I can probably change it, but I just don't feel like going in and messing with anything, especially with the game going on now. Another first down for Arkansas.
And they got to him before he could get back to the line.
-1 yard.
That brings up 2nd and goal. Here's the 11th play of the drive.
11-play drive. Arkansas converted a 4th and 3 with a long pass. Broken tackle, but not the second tackle. Gets a yard, so 3rd and goal. Can Auburn's defense stand tall? Arkansas, in real life, has one of the worst red zone. Oh, picked off. He got a chance here. He's got a shot. He's going to return it, man. He's gone. Javaris Davis, touchdown. Well, Auburn, which has only one interception this season, gets a nice pick there, jumps in front of the route, and a pick six, 100-yard return, more like 103, 104 yards there in the end zone. Huge, huge turn of events. Arkansas was driving. They had converted a 4th down. They were facing 3rd and goal, and boom. Javaris Davis, pick six, running it to the house. Boom. Tigers about to be up 10-3.
And he converts the extra point. Auburn is lining up to kick this one off. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
You know, we're getting so used to pinball football with a lot of points. Kind of fun to see defenses play this way.
Kind of refreshing, isn't it? I mean, every single week we call games and you're seeing scores in the 30s and 40s. This is one of those low-scoring games. Which offense will get that big break? Eventually, it could be the team that wins it.
Let's see how the defense responds now, coming off that big play just a moment ago.
Brad, it's very important that this offense.
Arkansas a lot of time back there.
focus on trying to put together some positive plays right now.
Blake Candy says, I kind of like the spot Auburn's in. LSU fans already looking forward to number 1 versus number 2. Of course, he's talking about the Alabama game on November 9th. I think it's November 9th, right? Forgetting about little old Auburn. Auburn should come out in that LSU game backs against the wall. I don't think LSU is going to look at that Auburn game the same way Auburn will be. Maybe take away a little of that home field advantage. You know, we'll see, Blake, but usually on game days, it doesn't matter who LSU's facing. It's pretty rowdy down there. Ooh. I guess the good thing for Auburn is it's not a night game. Having said that, still 2:30. It's going to be rowdy. And Auburn hasn't won in LSU, as we all know, since 1999. 3rd and 14 for Arkansas coming up. Auburn just... that was funny. Oh, so 4th and 18, they're going to have to punt.
Lloyd is waiting for the snap. They'll bring him down at the 37.
Christian Tutt, 8 yards. All right, so Auburn is going to get the ball to start the second half. So what do they do here? Are they going to kneel it, or are they going to go for it here? Looks like they're going for it. Pass the middle to Eli Stove.
Auburn's going to have to use their second time out of the half. So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go.
Blake says if Auburn had beaten Florida that place, which he referred to LSU, would have been lit. It's still going to be lit because it's going to be 2 top 10 teams unless Auburn gets upset by Arkansas some miraculous way this week. I mean, Auburn should probably be in the top 10 when they go to LSU. Ooh. Dropped that pass. Nearly had it picked off.
2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 46.
So Auburn trying to get in field goal range here at least. With 2 timeouts, or excuse me, 1 timeout remaining. Cam Martin gets the pass in the middle of the field. Auburn's going to have to hurry up to get to the line. 3rd and 3. All right, so Auburn's in field goal range with a timeout remaining. Clock stops as they move the chains.
Now he tries to buy some time.
He's just going to try and get some yards. They're going to have to call a timeout. A sack of 0 yards? Are they not going to call timeout? What are they doing? Wow. Wow. 1 second. Did they get a timeout? Wow, they got a timeout. Saunders Carlson's on to try the field goal.
He gets it up, and he got it.
And it's good. Wow, that was crazy. I was about to say horrible clock management. But Auburn somehow got a timeout with 1 second remaining. And Saunders Carlson kicks the field goal to give Auburn a 10-point lead.
We played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports
That was something.
Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollack and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. Every offense that we see every week, David, they put a premium on making big plays. We haven't seen that so far in the first half. Defensive guy like you, how much do you appreciate what you've seen from these defenses in the first half?
Very much so. It's fun to watch a defense that comes up, and when a guy needs to get on the ground and you need to get him on the ground for 8 yards instead of 10 in a first down, they're doing it. They're doing a great job of being willing to be physical, dominate the point of attack, not let those big plays get over top you, not let a receiver run down the field without jamming them at the line of
Arkansas
scrimmage.
actually has more yards and is killing Auburn in time of possession. But a pick six is a difference, and Auburn went down the field before halftime to set up a field goal.
About ready to start the second half.
All right, you finish it up, bro. I'm going to get something in the cafeteria. I'm hungry.
Wait, don't leave until you get my order. Brad Kirk, take the second half.
And we welcome you back to the action here, just about set for the second half. He'll return it from the 3. And he's tackled at the 25.
Everywhere we go in college football, everybody's got a T-shirt that says finish, finish. Whether that means finish the game or finish the drive. Right now, this offense is moving the ball, but they're not finishing the drive. They got to execute
All right.
down closer to their opponent's territory.
See what Auburn's got here out of halftime.
He's taken down. Around
Ah,
the
you 1-yard
26-yard
gain.
line.
Arkansas doing a good job containing Bo Nix in the run game.
Throws it in a hurry. He's knocked out of bounds at the 34.
John Samuel Schenker turns up field. Now it's 3rd and 1. What do you call here? The long one, it looks like. There you go.
At about
Well,
the
option play.
37-yard line.
Bumper pool. He's got 6 tackles and 1 sack.
Heading for the corner.
Nice little run here.
He's at the 40. Inside the 30.
Cam Martin
They finally
inside the
knock him out
20.
at the 18-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Martin again gets the first down. They're inside the 10, and it's going to be 1st and goal. Martin again. That's a touchdown.
Tigers.
Arkansas finding success on the ground finally here on the first drive of the second half, and we're very close to the pants there.
Supposed to run the action.
The defense just got lost there. They didn't account for everybody in the backfield, and the rest
And
is
so
history.
Auburn's about to take a 20-3 lead at Arkansas.
He makes the PAT. Carlson has his kick team lined up, and he is set to kick this one off. Excellent kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Auburn's the type of team, when you look at them, it looks like their defense sort of just...
Auburn, as of Monday afternoon, is an 18.5-point favorite in Las Vegas, according to Vegas Insider. Auburn opened as a 16.5-point favorite, so obviously the money's moving toward Auburn to cover.
Quick throw out to the receiver. Tackle made right around the 26-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
He scrambled. He's in the open field. Decides to
First
slide.
down on the
This is a
scramble.
Nice run for the first down by this quarterback.
Now he's scrambling.
Scramble again.
And they make the stop.
Owens
at the
there
49.
for the stop. 6-yard gain. That's pretty much it's Arkansas's offense right now in this simulation.
He makes it
Stopped
out
in the
to
backfield.
the
Owen
49-yard
all
line.
over him. By the way, I've mentioned this on Twitter. Is it weird to anybody else that Arkansas allowed a running back by this Rakeem Boyd to wear Darren McFadden's number 5
And he's taken down
number?
right around the 50.
A 2-time Heisman runner-up, maybe the best player in Arkansas history, and they're allowing this kid to wear his number. It's a little weird to me. It'd be like someone wearing Cam Newton's number right now, or Bo Jackson's number. I know they're Heisman winners, and Darren McFadden's not a Heisman winner, but at Arkansas, that's the best player you've ever had, and he was a 2-time Heisman runner-up.
Pretty good looking touchdown drive the last time.
Darren
these guys were
McFadden,
out there.
I don't get it. Guess it's all about recruiting nowadays, especially at a place like Arkansas where they just
And
can't
he's
win.
tackled around the 17-yard line.
You follow your block there.
from their own 17-yard line. Second down.
Your blocker, I should say. Pitch to Schwartz, who is super fast. Going to get the first down.
Right around the 34.
That's what I want to see, actually. I want to see Anthony Schwartz in a speed option type play. And I've seen Auburn run it in a pregame warm-up against Oregon in the season opener. Of course, they haven't run it,
False start. Offense.
but
You got to be careful to avoid these. Penalties are a great way to stall out a drive.
So the penalty makes it 1st and 15.
Cam just isn't getting much on the right side there.
And he just gets rid of it. Third down and long coming up.
3rd and 16. What do you do here? What do you dial up?
He's out of bounds.
Throw it short and out of bounds, Will Hastings.
Good pass and catch there, but still not enough for the first down.
Didn't give him an opportunity to turn upfield.
Here on third down for the offense.
So Auburn's going to punt near the 40-yard line.
In front of them, come up and make a tackle.
Stewart is back awaiting the punt. He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. Stewart takes it at the 14. He's tackled at the 26. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Got it. And he goes down quickly.
Gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
He gets out to about the 32-yard line.
It's like he almost fell into the tackle. 3rd and 4. And they pick it up
Across the middle.
across the 50-yard line. Deion Stewart.
I'm sure everybody knew the ball was going to go to this receiver, and he still brought it in to give this team a big lift.
Big run.
And that tackle very well could have saved the
Arkansas
touchdown.
inside the 30.
He makes it to the 28-yard line.
See if Auburn's defense can stand tall again just outside the red zone.
Makes the catch,
Short
and he
pass.
knows where to go.
It's 3rd and 8 coming up. Was that Davis again?
It's third down,
the tackle.
8 to go. Ball on the 27.
Davis, of course, with the pick 6 earlier out of the end zone. Drop back pass. He's got his man again.
And he's left.
Another 3rd down conversion, and it's to Deion Stewart once again. So the Razorbacks are inside the red zone threatening.
That's what they got last time this offense was in the red zone. The Cavalry's coming.
Sack.
And they got him.
The protection broke down. The defense was in the backfield in a hurry, and they brought the quarterback down. Nice play.
Mr. Big Cat.
So the sack makes this a 2nd and long. Inside the 10, makes it to the 5.
So Arkansas threatening to score here as we head to the 4th quarter.
8-3, Tigers.
Auburn up 20-3. 1 offensive touchdown, 2 field goals, and a pick 6 for the Tigers.
fourth quarter now, and we're back to the action.
That's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Arkansas.
That's what makes this offense so tough to defend. When you have a quarterback with the ability to run and throw,
Still a two-possession game.
Field, chances are he's going to find his way
10-play
into the
drive,
end zone.
71 yards in less than 2 minutes.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Sends it sailing downfield.
Return it.
He's to the 20. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop.
Cam Martin, first down.
Out to about the 35.
That's a gain of 10 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
That was a
And he makes it
little
out to about
broken.
the 37-yard line.
Seth Williams was in the way, motioning across the formation. First down,
They'll bring him down.
across the 50, Eli Stove. Tigers on the move. Nice little pass.
At the 35-yard line.
John Samuel Schenker, that's his second catch of the game. Keeper by Bo Nix. He's inside the red zone.
The 18.
Knicks have been struggling to run the ball, but picking it up there. Give to Cam.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. That brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 13-yard line. Second down. And they get nice yardage on
Well, there's DJ Williams. First appearance in this game, 7-yard run on his very first carry over the right side. And now Auburn's got 1st and goal. That's not going to work. Whoa. Minus 4 yards. So DJ Williams, 2 carries for 3 yards now.
And this is
Boom.
the ninth play of the current drive. Throws complete. He's got room to work.
That's a touchdown. J.J. Wilson. We haven't seen very much of here lately. Obby's doing the robot, as one does. So the Tigers back up 16, trying to make it 17 once again with the PAT coming up.
And he tacks on the extra point.
So a little bit of balance on that drive. Auburn running the ball, throwing it pretty well.
For 7.
Nice response after Arkansas went down the field, converted a couple third downs with passes to Deion Stewart, and scored a touchdown. Nice response there by Auburn's offense.
Down for a touchback. Last drive ended with as good a result as you can hope for, and I'm sure they'd like to replicate that here. Tackle around the 43-yard line.
Blake Handy says it's like the A&M game all over again.
He's going to try and scramble.
Another scramble. He's probably going to get a first down again.
At the 46.
Ben Hicks has picked up 2 or 3 first downs scrambling today in this simulation. Another scramble. Gets through there. Auburn's got
Man, these guys can be
look like a
aggressive.
dance going on the
Stand
dance
back
floor.
there and take hits like that, you're definitely going to feel it the next day.
Bring up 2nd and 11.
From the 47-yard line, it's 2nd down. Fires back to the tailback, but he can't bring it in.
Or the intended receiver on the play.
KJ Britt having a nice game.
It's 3rd and 11.
Digital KJ
Just
Britt, I
under
should say.
3 to go in regulation.
Ooh, almost picked off. No Igbenogany. That's 2 passes he's nearly picked off today.
Down, and they're going to try to go for it.
4th and 11. This is the ball game if Arkansas cannot convert. And they can't convert.
Marker is that far away. Someone's got to step up and make a play on 4th down. It just didn't happen for him here.
He got hit as he released, but there's no one
Not sure that
around.
touchdown in
So,
their last possession's given them some confidence, but let's see if that carries them
so
back
Auburn
downfield.
just going to try and melt the clock here, as they should. Just run the ball, run the ball, run the ball.
He fights forward to around midfield.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From the 50. 2nd down. Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Cam Martin rolling over a couple of tacklers for a 4-yard gain. Sets up 3rd and 3. Auburn's going to be able to get this down unless there's a timeout here to about 1:20 before they snap the ball if they choose to do so.
Pulls it in, and
So
he's
Auburn
in the
gets the
open
first
field.
down.
And down he goes.
Stays in bounds, it looks like.
That's a gain of 4.
John Samuel Schenker, nice day today. 3 catches.
Ball on the 32-yard line. We have less than a minute
So
to
that's
go.
the game.
They'll knock him down for a loss.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
So Auburn's a 27-10 winner. Auburn opened the week as a 16.5-point favorite. They're now 18.5-point favorites as of Monday afternoon, as of the recording of this, and as we go live here on Twitch and YouTube. Cam Martin, your player of the game, 15 carries, 95 yards.
Football 14. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler saying thanks, and we'll see you soon.
Arkansas with one good. I mean, Arkansas actually had a couple good drives. Just they had the pick 6 there out of the end zone by Javaris Davis to give Auburn a 10-3 lead, I think, at the time. No one was close to catching him. Then Auburn got that run game going a little bit. Okay, let's look at some stats. Ben Hicks for Arkansas, 15 of 22 passing, 133 yards, 131 yards, excuse me. Not too bad, 1 interception, but he was sacked 5 times by Auburn. He still managed to finish with 52 yards despite being sacked 5 times. Boyd, their leading running back, 3.7 yards per carry. Deion Stewart was their best receiver by far. 3 catches, 35 yards. Picked up a couple of third down conversions. They really spread the ball around. Arkansas had 4 sacks of their own in this game. Or, excuse me, Arkansas's offensive line credited with 4 sacks given up. Oepapo leads Auburn with 9 tackles, 4 tackles for loss. Wow, didn't even realize that. Javaris Davis, of course, with the interception return for a touchdown. They say it was 96 yards. Did he really catch it at the 4-yard line? For some reason, I wanted to think he caught it in the end zone. Maybe it's just my perspective. I got it incorrect. KJ Britt had a good game. But look at all those TFLs. 9 TFLs. All but one of them by linebackers. Anders Carlson made 2 field goals. Aaron Sipos averaged 43.5 yards a punt. Christian Tutt. Anthony Schwartz. Yeah. Bo Nix, 13 of 17, 129 yards, 1 touchdown. He was sacked twice. Cam Martin's your leading rusher in the game. 15 carries, 95 yards, average 6.3 yards per carry. 14 yards after contact, long run of 45 yards. Bo Nix had 25 yards on 8 carries. DJ Williams, the true freshman, 2 carries for 3 yards. His first carry went for 7 yards and picked up a first down, got Auburn inside the 10-yard line for first and goal for Auburn's final touchdown of the game. But on his next carry, he lost 4 yards. Josh Samuel Shanker, your leading receiver. 3 catches, 35 yards. Of course, J.J. Wilson had that 1 catch for 10 yards for the touchdown. No data for blocking. And then there's your defensive stats again. So there you go. Auburn a winner 27-10 after the bye week. If the simulation proves to be true, it means Gus Malzahn will improve to 11-0 after bye weeks as a head coach at Arkansas State and now Auburn. We'll see. Auburn's obviously a heavy favorite against Arkansas, which has lost 14 straight SEC games. Gus Malzahn going back home to Northwest Arkansas to coach against the Razorbacks. He's lost there only once. He's 5-1 against the Hogs as Auburn's head coach. Kickoff Saturdays, 11 a.m. Central Time on the SEC Network. We've got plenty of coverage for the game at auburn.247sports.com heading into it. A couple of nice features. Previews for the game, of course. Basketball is getting underway. Tip-off at Toomers is this week. SEC Basketball Media Day is Wednesday. Mark Murphy will be up in Birmingham for that. We'll be at tip-off at Toomers as well. So, busy week. Football's finally back after a bye week that Auburn really needed. We'll see how they respond, but like I said, the good news is Auburn's 8-0 under Gus Malzahn after bye weeks. I did a little story recapping all the bye weeks under Gus Malzahn and how his teams have performed. That's up at auburn.247sports.com. And by the way, if you want to, go sign up for a VIP subscription. $1 for a month. Not bad. Also, check out my podcast. It's just search for Auburn Undercover on your iPhone or iTunes or Stitcher or any podcast service. Search for Auburn Undercover. We got a new podcast up today. I talk a little bit about, obviously, this game coming up this week, but also how I think the SEC's elite look a little bit different than I'm accustomed to seeing. And why that might give Auburn a little opening here in the final 2 months of the season, month and a half, really. But go check that out if you would. And if you like the podcast, give it 5 stars. I'd really appreciate the rating. If not, that's cool. But give it a listen. Give it a try. Anyway, I'm Brendan Marcel. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching. This will be hopefully posted on YouTube later today. And plenty more. Real coverage, not simulations, at auburn.247sports.com. I'll see you guys down the road.